Yeah, load on it. Yes, I'm not entirely sure. I remember when we last left off, I just climbed all the way up here. But I feel like what I actually need to do is, well, I guess I could explore, right? I could go back on that where I died a bunch of times, or what I could do is set up to where those three things in the top are being automatically crafted. So I remember when I scanned for oil, right? These ones, obviously. There's some over like over here, maybe? Yeah. Like I could take these ones. And then instead of doing anything else with it, just turn it into whatever. Turn it into a like the plastic or whatever. And then I have like legitimately a bunch of that stuff. In fact, I have so much that it just gets thrown away. Or at least for now, I think that's piling up, and then from there it'll just sit there and do nothing. Maybe I take it and I run a big old thing super far that way or whatever, and come up with a way to essentially, or even make another thing of steel, right? It doesn't have to be. What the hell? But yeah, it doesn't have to be a big thing. And I can just send it that way. Or around, however I want to get it there. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think for now, what I should do is go over here. And then I'll just set up the, like, hey, everything, like, there's too much. So let's just send it into the trash over there, you know? The overflow. I'm also fairly certain that right now I'm building an excess of circuits as well as computers, which is a good thing, and that means that I could permanently make those on like the central control things or whatever that's up in the top. I don't entirely remember which. Go away. Like this one is the modular engine. That's whatever. I think what I'm like thinking of is this one. Yeah, the one that's getting the computers. Yeah, I should be making excess of these and these. And I might as well just make it so that way it just auto makes all of them. For being completely honest. Let's see. Everything for this, like the heavy modular stuff is over there. Circuit boards. So the only thing that isn't, are the circuit boards and computers, they come from here. So I could, right, run the stuff all the way around over here, or I could move this thing. But really what needs to happen is I need to get this stuff like actually automated into here and probably moved elsewhere. Also, like, I don't need this. I think we can be happy with this amount of ammo. Does remind me, I do have to add more stuff into here. Want to, though. We don't want to. this going up still? No. Going up in packaged fuel. Whatever. So, hard to figure out exactly what it is that I want to do. It's like, I totally could just, like, completely stop the construction of any more of that. But I can also just leave it here. Let's be real. We can do... I'm not standing on this little... Okay, I can. We could do the heavy modular frames. I could essentially make that over here, like this, and then just run the computers and everything. Instead of splitting it off over here, I could just run its own little path down this way and then around. I feel like that'd be a pretty good way to do it. And then I could get these just genuinely automatically going. And then I wouldn't need their things to be made over there. As long as I like actually filled up my computer thing here and circuit board thing, probably be just fine. And then I believe I upgraded, but I'm not entirely positive, the motors. That's the smart plating. Motors, open a codecs. You only use 2 a minute. So yeah, I could just pull straight off from this one and run it elsewhere as well. Because we could get the rubber and the smart plates, which are being made literally right over there, and combine them next to that one. And I could have those two things just being manufactured. Like right here. Yes, let's just set this one up for you. Up for you. If we were going to do this, I want to get this. This. Now the smart plating just goes straight here. There's nowhere else for it to go. Not smart. That one. It's this one that needs the automated wiring. Probably even pull it back. Which one was this? Smart plating? I believe that's the one that wants this smart plate. And we can go ahead and grab the motors. This one I'll just do a split though. Don't want it to actually take all. Honestly, this can be that. And then we can just have it smart split. Why don't we put the smart split down? And then we can do this to this. And we can make the front be motors, the right be two. And the last thing I need is rubber. Go ahead and... Heavy modular frames will be used for something else. I'm also making more than that. So it'll be alright. I just go ahead and do... We'll do this again. The splitter will make forward be actually we don't want to do that. I just realized this is really stupid. Because if this one fills up before that one, then it's just going to completely stop the whole thing. Wait for that to be a merger. Okay. Oh, like you're a little janky, but we can just go ahead and pull the motor off. And I can't put these in here because, oh, I just won't auto take it until it has this. Cool. Yes, there we go. We've got that. And let's see. Yeah, why not? You are going to need 4 anyways. These other 2 can be the computers and circuits. Yeah, this is going to make all the ones that are currently happening, I believe. This AI limiter. I don't actually know what of these is gonna go where. Right, like that's clearly just gonna dump straight out and then go over into the other ones. I'm actually pulling the computers out even. Oh no, these are straight up full because of that. This is just because this is where it was originally. Okay. Let me go ahead and throw this in here. Do I already have it full of AI limiter? Yeah, I do. So next, I guess, really is going to be this. Why are you in there? Grab another stack too. Could that be? Grab this and this. I think rubber's already full though. Oh, it's not. Cool. But we could take this. We could split it. Actually, how much am I getting a minute? That's what I need to know. Because that needs 15. Well, not this one. That one? Yeah. I think it's 15. I think I'm like, maybe, if we look it up, rubber. I'm like probably making 20. Yeah, I'm only making 20. So I'd have to send all of it that way. Have to do this. Big long conveyor belts. Could there be anything more fun? Saw it was blue. And then we can just do this. We can change the storage location. This can be overflow, this can be rubber. And we'll just put a... How would I want to do that? I guess just double smart split would be a way to do it. Like, if this is full, I really don't have to worry too much more about this. So, like, it can be... Well, I'm going to put rubber, just because that's what I want, in case somehow anything else gets on it. And this we can be overflow again. And then we can take this and make this be the, like, overflow pathway that goes into the sink. We can get a bunch of stuff to go and spread this all around. Yeah, so this can be a merger. Go ahead and do that. Too long? Of course it is. But if I delete this one, and make you this long, now it won't be. Nailed it. And so now here's what I need to just do, is get this to be like all the overflow. Probably not smokeless black powder because I don't have that running forever, but like this stuff, that, why wouldn't I overflow it? It's making it, I have so much anyways. Might as well just overflow it over there. You're gonna be any, this is gonna be overflow. Wait, I don't want to do this one. Because that, gonna make a lot of that. Like, I think it's like 240, which means it would just overflow that. So we'll just do this one. So close. Yeah, we'll just throw a bunch of stators over there. And same with the reinforced plates. Except this time we can probably just do a merge here. There's like a whole thing of backlog of these. It's gonna take forever, but I'll just merge it here. At least for this one. Don't need you. That's the truth of it, is I really don't need any more of the automated wiring. What are you? The heavy? You're gonna stay. Like, this doesn't need to be a thing. This also doesn't need to be a thing. There we go. Honestly, for this, why don't I just go throw a bunch of it into... Hey. Yeah, then I'll just do that. I can just go ahead and grab some of like this black powder. Might as well just grab 3 stacks of it and put it into the inventory. Can't hurt, you know? Like these. These. Now it'll keep making stuff. I'm gonna have so many tickets. It's like I can do the same with these sheets. And these rotors. What in the hell is this? Oh yeah, the versatile framework. Yeah, look at that. Let's go ahead and... Smart. Overflow. Let's just go ahead and merge. Do. Then we'll go ahead and run this way. Now all those backlogs will go away. Yes. What are you? Oh, yeah, to make those. That's funny. This. This. That way we have plenty of stuff for it. You'll just move all of them up to the top and it'll be fine. Why did I run the rubber into this one? That's just 'cause not thinking very. Now this one should have all 3 of the parts that it needs. If it had power, it would run. Go ahead and connect those. Not that they're actually doing anything yet. Also go ahead and they're actually going to do anything yet. Standby. So that way these can fill up. Okay. Rubber. Okay. I just need to get the circuits. Let's see, there was 40 in here. Oh, there's more. This wasn't. Okay, so I'm not making enough circuit cards. Let's go back over there and look at circuits specifically. I need there to be more circuits being made. I would like there to be an overflow of them even. I guess that means I'm making too many computers, but I don't think I am. But you two should be computers. Right, you need 5. You need 10. So 15. How many are you making? Why aren't we getting the copper sheets? All of you guys are making these just fine. Me 60. Oh, I bet this is not. Yeah, so it's 60. This is getting 2 to make it that. Okay, that makes sense. This one is going over here. Just making it. This is making a completely separate thing. This is making all the cables that I need. Okay. You're making all of that, so what's wrong? 10. 10. 10. So that's 30. These are coming back over here. This uses 15. Uses 15. Oh, right now I'm only making 5, which if we look at the... Nope. Actually, I think automated wiring goes into it, right? Yeah, the adaptive control unit. It needs 5 a minute, and that's what this is making. How many of these am I making? 5? No, I'm not. I'm making... Wait, no, this only uses 5. 15. Yes, that's those two. Okay. So I guess we could make the target output be 1. See, but this isn't even getting the circuits that it needs, which means that there's something wrong here. What is you missing? You all seem to be running low on sheets. I could swear, right? Oops, you need 30. 30 is what's being made. These have what they need. Oh wait, this one doesn't. You getting that ore that you need? Yeah, you both are. But why are you struggling? Why are these two struggling so hard to get what they need? Because that should leave 20. Oh, it should just never actually stop is what's going on here. Yeah, it's hard. It gets the two, like, barely just in time. Again, barely just in time. These are not getting these in time to make the 5 that I wanted it to make. It makes me feel like something's really wrong. It's 10, 20, 30, 40. I need to go up there and see if perhaps I could pull from the stuff. No, because these each use that. I guess I could, like, theoretically, if I dropped it to 4, you would only need 20. If I did this as well, you would also only need 20. And now I could remove one of those from being where it is and put it over to the other stuff. Because I'm not full, but I'm getting a lot. I have like so many of the AI limit. Yeah, I could just pull like this one away. Yeah, like that. Okay, but that should make these, like, have more stuff. I mean, this one should never run out anyways. It's a little bit absurd, the idea that it would actually run out. Because the other thing is making 10, so, like, why would it ever run out? Unless for some reason it's not making 10. We have copper. Is this struggling? No. I'll just have you make, like, we'll just do like 12. Oh my goodness. Because I had it doing the wrong thing. I had it making 10 like a fool. So this was operating at half capacity. This should be fine now. I didn't like that glitch. But basically I could also just run it at 30. It's not that big of a deal. Because then once it hits this, that'll backstock and it'll only use 20 anyways. Now I should have enough for this. And then these should backlog. Be making enough of those. 1.25, which makes a total. I mean, even if we only did this one, if we're being honest. Even if that's all we did was this one. That's still more than this needs. Only a half of one per minute, but still. But we can leave it for the time being, because realistically, these will, like, backlog. And then once that happens, we could set a... We could change this into a smart splitter. We can make right be not. Right will be circuit, right? Circuit board. This will be overflow. We can do this. There we go. So if you ever overflow, that's where it'll go. Which, realistically, it won't. Because the computers are on an overflow. Actually, right now they're not on an overflow. So I just need to make sure I don't. But still, that's asking for a lot of computers to be made. If I took this, though, let's be real. You're only using 20 plastic a minute. How much plastic do you use? 20. I could totally just gut it. That's a future me problem. For the time being, I fixed the circuit board thing. Should be alright. Off my truck. Thank you. Oh, I thought it died. I was like, wait a second. There's no way. I don't think those things can even die. Where'd it go? I must have ran. That was fast. Alright, once I get back, I'll see what other, like, little phase 3 things I can do. And then I'll start doing that. It's basically just grab a bunch of stuff and launch it. Not that big of a deal. Nothing here. All right. Stuff. And I want to stack for me. Give this for heat. This. It's also in this one. Nope, don't care. 1, 2. Bonus. Rotors not good. Stacks. First, so I can have my 2 stacks back. 3. Get to have on me. And that's just garbage. Garbage. Go.
Milestone reached. Trains
50 computers.
moving vast quantities of parts.
50.
Logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo, mother.
Oh dear God. It cursed at me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and, for the time being, these computers in the air. I mean, I'm at 36 out of 150. You might as well put as much as I can. I feel like this is one of those things where I could easily just like run an overflow off of this. Whee. Can't run it up. Here. Let's get the 3. I need to top off on. Rods. See, this would be another thing is I wish I had like, I guess I could gut everything. That is something I could do. I could gut it all and reset. And this, just like not have this storage. Really wants that. I need the whole 200. Whatever. I guess I could do the portable miners. Oh wait, don't I have a thing set up over here? I do. I'm not uploading anything. Take 500 screws. How many tickets this thing has? Only 43. Oh my God. That's crazy. Hi, thank you. I'm pretty sure I need to get, like, this thing at some point. I don't know why. Desert Doggo's cute. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. The architecture? Walkway? That's so cool. What if I built like a really big room over here? And then I figured out how to lead all of this stuff into the big room. Like, I don't need this. Like, I really don't need as much as this is. I couldn't go through and turn all of these into T4. That's for sure. That just wouldn't work. But, like, I could totally just, like... Even, like, right there. Probably just make, like, a big factory. Foundation it all the way into the ground. I would like you. Sweet. Another one up there. Like that one I just have to build. Those things come back to life. Unless I didn't actually destroy these. Fail? Get out of here. Have this ready.
It's a single strand of the tapestry. Be appropriate.
Be appropriate. What does that even mean?
This.
I was actually talking crap about the Mercer Sphere like 3 streams ago. What does it even do anyways? Now here I am, like, I wish I had more. 3 is definitely not enough. Like if I do in tech, this requires 13, 23. If I just do this. Okay. I need 72 of them. I need 72 Mercer spheres. I have 3. That's crazy. This one. Plastic, huh? Racy. That's the stack. Alright, so what I can't tell is this. This the wrong answer? Or is there just that big of a backlog? Because it does hold 500. No, you are just making a lot. Maybe I do this. Oh, hello, buddy. So glad you've returned. Go.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are reported instances of humans
Hey,
doing
really?
nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
Oh, I already filled it. That's crazy. Here's what I want to see. We look at the logistics. Mark II pipe. Oh, it just uses a single sheet of plastic? That's what makes it better? Oh, the pipeline pump. It can lift 50 meters, while this one can only lift 20. But that means that I officially need to be carrying some of these around with me. This is crazy. How many of this do I even have? Oh, it's literally because I just took some. That's the only reason why. So you're making cables to fill yourself up. Isn't that exciting? There are these rods here. What are you doing? Do I have rotors in here? Do. I have rotors on me? Also do. Let's empty all the like bug stuff. Over here. Bug juice, bug stuff, power shards. Why don't I just keep the power shards on? I guess I can find out how much a stack is. 100. These are not used. Literally. Slug. Yep, not used for literally anything else. So, oh. What else is it? Then I'll always have the thing on me. Ugh. I can go put these away. No need to have it. Honestly, there was no need to have that. Couple more of those. Honestly, I could probably demolish some going around with the assault rifle if I just brought a bunch of ammo with me. Demolish a bunch of... I mean, I technically do have a bunch of stuff with me at all times. 1,500 of it. Might not hurt. That stack up. The second stack. Those as well. Okay, but I think I'm really, truly down. Oh, I should get the... Well, no, these other things need computers, and I don't have the computers to give. 100. 50. Hmm. I'd rather fill this up with computers first, I think. Do I? What is this even used for? What is the computer actually used for? Oh, it doesn't tell me, like, anything like this. Scroll and click. If perhaps maybe it uses one. Refinery doesn't. Valve doesn't. You don't. You don't. What needs a... This? This needs a computer? As if this isn't really... Oh, wait. I just don't think it's really used for anything, so I might as well just throw it on into this other one. For signs. Honestly, let's... What is the locomotive? Okay. Cars? Huh. Train station. Oh. Man. Could I be building things already, probably? How cool would that be if I built a train inside of a big warehouse? Dropped off all this stuff. Anything that didn't go in just went into the sink. I like that. Pretty cool idea. Pretty cool concept, even. Bad spot 10. I destroyed the hub. Totally could. Or I just change and make a new base of operations. And build a new hub. Doesn't say I can't oh, you can only build one. Okay, alright. Oh, that's probably to get, like, to prevent me from bypassing the other things that go along with it. Well, it's a good thing I have, like, way too much of this. Goodbye. Yeah, I had to set the computers off.
Milestone reached. Train signals placed on train rails can control and improve train behavior. This helps to avoid events where multiple trains attempt to occupy the same physical location. For information related to earlier train events, please refer to your employee non-disclosure agreement.
Wait, can I not grab like just one? There's like no way to just pull one out. Nope, apparently not. Really, this is just that way I can hurry up and be done with that. I need 500 of these, and even 2.5 a minute is still a long time. I thought I was gonna need, like, it would be fine if it took 500 minutes. Clearly, that's not the case. I just want to see how much power this is going to use. It's got to be like a stupid amount. Oh my god. I mean, it's still basically. But yeah, that's way better. All the smart plates should be in here. Can't tell if the reason why you have less is there's more. It's got to be because there's just more. Because it's sitting on that. You only have enough to do that. That's good. That'll limit. You were actively filling in, going away. Heavy modular frame doesn't need to be here because it's gonna move anyways. I don't know why I did that. Whatever. You are gonna make another 31 more. Which means I need 60 something, which means I probably don't need. But I'll pull them out when time comes. I'll just see how that'll be. Let's see, how are we doing on? You're getting close to being full. And then I don't really to run the limiters anymore. Dang, even the 60 only still nuts because it has this entire backstock, which I guess I'll take some of that. It's almost out of this backstock though. How very nice, how very nice. Why don't I just, or I put it there, it'd be funny. It's not going to change anything realistically. And all of a sudden, this is going to drop twice as fast because it's not going to be splitting it. It's funny. This one should be out now. Now that one should be out. Yep. There we go. If I ever need more, I'll just turn those on. What is this? The Mark III too. Nice. Imagine if I put the overflow for this here. Just conveyored it straight down. Rotated it into that. Could have. I didn't. Another thing that I think I truly worry about is like, what am I going to do? Because I want to build like a big platform. Right, but where am I going to build it? Do I have to build it up? And then it's like floating? Is that really what I got to do? That goes into the dirt. No, it doesn't. That huge thing, right? And I could have all of those things that are over there instead of this huge, monstrous pile of containers. I could just have one. Or I could have them all be the same stack of monstrous containers next to each other. And then my entry level would be like up towards the top. Or like I go to the top and just walk around where they all are. Probably not. Probably not. There we go. I could totally have just sent this like straight to it instead of doing what I did. How shortly after it gets there does this one drop? It said 73. Huh. Not terrible. About the same transit time. I don't want to put that in. I don't. It actually uses 5, doesn't it? Yeah, so then it would make one more of the ACU. Why did I know this was going to be used in something? Just realized that the versatile framework. Yeah, I mean, should have also known that. Rising. Okay, so this is making 75, because that's going to hit 74 just about now. Dang it. Slightly off. So now at this point, it's dropping 75. Means I'll only need 50 computers. Oh no, this is... No. Whee! All the way the hell over here. Dang, I basically made that a what would have been straight, but whatever. So this doesn't have an overflow. So I could put like a little storage thing there, but I guess I don't really need that. Put it over here once this gets past. That's 10. That's another 9. 19. Means the rest have to be on there. I guess I could move this. Be left with 5, so 20. There we go. Now we just have this awkward floating one that won't exist. It won't. It doesn't have to anymore. But yeah, look, we're getting the 5 exactly, so this just continuously runs. Which is what we wanted. Yeah, okay, so now that's only 9 in there. Instead of it being 8. The rest are here, and it's made 2 since then. Sweet. If I had a surplus of the circuit boards, which I really could have, but I didn't start making the computers and all that until way after I already needed to be making them. But if I would have had the surplus, which I could have, I wouldn't need this anymore, and I could have it go over there and just be stockpiling these. But honestly, as soon as like that's done making those, it's time to like split these up. It's like if I could make 5 of these a minute, it would take 50 minutes to make the whole thing instead. That's not how that works. It would take 100 minutes. So I guess the only other thing I can really think I might want to do is just over here. Turn this into nope, not that. Okay, so it'd be one of these. Why don't I have any of those on me? It even was you. Okay. Where are those? What do you need? Quartz? Oh, you need the manufacturer. It's so obnoxious. You know, I wonder if these sinks are connected. They are. So that means I could get that to be different than what it's doing right now. Do this. I can do this. Put a smart splitter here. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. I don't know what that was. That. We're gonna go ahead and place one of these. And put it like this, doesn't matter. You're going to specifically be whatever dust that thing is. The silica. And you can go there. And then we'll put one of you over here like that. Yeah, like I need to do this. That. And you, to the right, will be... I already know it's Q, right? What is this stuff? There we go. Then we can go ahead and make this overflow. And then go ahead and do this. So as soon as that's overflowed, it'll be good. It's annoying, but now we can, I don't want reanimated Sam. I want this. And I want it at max. Give me the whole thing. So you that. This is gonna be all the quartz crystal. How much cable did it say it wanted? 28? Well, isn't that convenient? Why did I have a merger there? I don't remember what that was for, but it seems silly now. Now, what else was it that you needed? The reinforced plates. So I need to pull it from before or from after where it does the smart split. Right? Yeah, I want to pull it from after. Because if I do it before, it's going to be the same either way. There's still an overflow. It doesn't matter where I'm pulling it from. Whee. Sick. How many do you make? 1. For a minute. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I could totally set as if it's a smart thing, right? If I ran like I don't know how it works because I think it just checks like to see if there's an inventory at the end, so I'm not going to try to mess around too much with the system I currently have. But like I could theoretically move that more over there. I could also make just a ton of fuel and turn it into generators and just run all the plastic resin or the resin into one of those. That would be just fine as a way to get rid of it. And if I made it just like an absurd amount of plastic, I just would have to make sure that whatever it is can be converted into fuel and then set a generator up that would just burn that much fuel. It's doable. Not what I want to do necessarily. So how many of these do I think I need? I think I need 10. I don't even have 1. I do now. Oh, I have 2. Well, I guess I technically have 4 Mercer Spheres because that uses 1. What was it? I wanted to make this thing. That would also be nice. And for hard drives, I don't really think I care. I can honestly say I really don't think I care about that thing. I'm curious about how large of an area the radar is. Oh, so this, I just see a shockwave. I don't think I care. I mean, the only reason why I care is like, as soon as this is done being researched, it's done being researched, right? It can say completed. But, yeah. Nice. This is very exciting. Can I not, like, to the underside? I really can't snap it to the bottom. Cool. These I'll put the 3 things that go in there to make more of the modular engines. I'm only making, if we look up the versatile, I'm making only one of these. It's 5 a minute. That's all I'm doing. So with the next, I need like 150 roughly. So 30 minutes left. And the problem is just how many of those sheets I'm making. It's fine. I think this is what I'm about to realize. I've now set a really huge row of computers that's going to be here. Yep. I wonder where it stops. Because there's 15, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Probably 15 is like right about here. So probably like 16, 17, 18. I'll have it. We'll be able to see them, I think, with one more. With that one, I'll be able to see where they are. Or no, this will be the last one that I can't see. Oh no, yeah, it's right about there. Okay. That means that this can hold probably like 22. No, so 19, 20, 21. And this will hold a bunch. And that'll hold a bunch. And then it'll start stockpiling there. But I should already also have the 50 in here. Oh, because it doesn't let it go in. If I set it to 0. It won't let. So I just wanted these to like fill up, if I'm being honest. Without actually producing. So they'd have a backlog. Joke's on me, I guess. And then I'll pull that one, and I'll just connect those two, and it'll be basically the same thing, but better. Alright, the last few. That's all it is, the last few. Okay, yeah, the one is right there. Dang, it made it just as... It's literally like the exact... Oof. I guess it would naturally have like stopped and then waited until it did. Whatever. I don't want to sit here for 3 minutes, I'm being honest. I don't want to leave until that's done. I want this to be the last little bit. So maybe I do get started on like a big warehouse. I suppose what I could do is even like... I'd like stack these. Here's what I need to see. You cost 5, 5 and 2, 5 and 2. Okay, so like, I should really be stacking up with this bad boy. I should come over. Figure out how to make you be above this thing. I want it to be just barely above it. Huge warehouse. Uh-oh, I'm using the concrete out of my special inventory. You know, it'd be kind of sick if I just put like a ton of things I know I use a lot into here. And like had multiple. Like if I just go 1, 2, 3. And I go ahead and throw like a stack in there. Grab another stack out. Now I know it's uploading it. That's kind of sick. It's like, here's this, and now what I could do. I seem crazy. I can do 2 down. And I could build a new level here. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. I can also Let's go ahead. I'm gonna want none of this. I know I'm gonna be building a ton. I don't know why I don't just grab all of it. Boop 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 boop. We're gonna change you to this. Put those into here. Kick that out. This out. This. There you go. I have nothing in you. Okay, so let's just go grab like 2. I did 150, so 75 times 15 rubber. Wait, I think if I do this, right? If I do... A lot. It's a lot of rubber I need to grab. It's a lot of rubber I need to grab. That's 800 of the 1125. 1,000. That's 1125. That's a lot of... That's a lot of rubber. So yep, now you're gonna make that. This is what I was. So now here's what I want to know. Should I make these like this? Or I just do this? Down the whole way. Kind of like this. Definitely very wasteful, but I don't really care. You look at what I had to do because of that. Is there a corner one? There's probably somewhere. I guess it doesn't really need to be. Because this can just be... What the hell? Oh, that's what I need to do. Since I'm doing that, I want to take it off Zoop. That's why I do it like that. So fun. It's gonna look so stupid. And I'm gonna absolutely love it. Well, here's what I need to do. I should go to... Let's just go ahead. I don't have a door, do I? Whatever, you'll be 0. Be 8. Sorry, that was not. We'll leave those alone. Now what I need to do is go check that sinky thing. The awesome shop, that's what it is. And see if there's any the walls that I'm looking at. So there's roofs. There's doors. Walls. Bare wall. A door wall. Gates. Ugh. I mean, why not? That's kind of cool. Oh, I could have done it with stairs. It's ramp. Yes, I could use these, and then I could put the whole entire corner all the way down. It'd be like one big pyramid. But I'm not gonna. I guess I want that, this. If I put these in the cart, I think I really care much. I guess I don't really have a roof, do I? Okay, so I have 6 things in there. Still have those 6 things in there. How much is it going to cost? 28. I think I have a thing in here. I've got 9. Go print them out. Print me the tickets. I'll take all the coupons, please. Thank you. Now I can do. Here's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. I can do all kinds of fancy stuff. I like that. Alright, let's go get some of this stuff that's actually useless. Or it was actually useless. Now it's super useful. There's a Mark III. I feel like Mark III was faster. I don't know why I thought Mark III was faster, but I definitely did. Oh, is it blue when it's super powered? That's sick. I like that. I think that's cool. I definitely don't have enough rubber for all 500 of these. Like, just thinking about it, it's like, that's a lot of rubber. That's 7,500. I'm actually draining my rubber. I guess I need to drop this one down to where it only uses 20. Like, it can't go above that. So that's all I'm making is 20. I just have to go over here real quick. I feel like I can make more rubber. Open. Open. Open sesame. Done. Moving. Weave. Thanks. Oh yeah, so both those are making rubber. You only make 20 a minute. You all use, gosh, 30. Aren't you like supercharged to all hell? No, but you could be. I could do another thing of rubber. I just don't think that the sink takes fluid, right? And it doesn't. Wait. But I feel like there should be more of those than there are. Like a lot more. Cycling? Are you... See, some of these look like they're yellow. Why are you yellow? Why are you not getting enough coal? Does the coal need to be juiced? I think the coal has to be juiced. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright, come over here, jerks. This is a pure, so I thought the other one was also... I mean, I'm obviously wrong, but I just thought that it... I'm expecting this to say 240. Oh my god! What are you? You're 120? You 240? You're 240. I don't think I'm actually using 240. Hey, what's over here that's gonna kill me? Oh, hey. I'll be taking that. This is kind of the cool thing. I can do that, that, that. I can just grab these. Open up the spots. No dismantle box. Good job. Okay, I think I planned like it was 240, 240, and I think I'm going to be really sad because that's not going to be how this works. So I think those each use 45. They do, so 45, 90, 135, and that's where we're capped out on coal. Unless I go find another thing of coal nearby, to pull from that. Oops, wrong thing. Yo, what's up, Faye? It says there's multiple things of coal right here. Oh my. I'm doing alright. I think I built the wrong thing over here. I think I might have built a tier 1. If that's normal, should have been 120, like, out the gate. You're a tier 1 miner? Wow. Would you look at that? Do that in there. There we go. That's what I needed. Thanks. Glad that you're doing good. Now that it's all 240, if it's gonna be good. Hear that there's something here that I want. As I go up. Yeah, it's like beneath me. Where is it at? Spiders? Oh, thank God. Oh, it's the lizard dog. Something down here? Wait, there's a swimmy path. Okay.
Promise the scripture. Compose a digital blood song.
I dislike this.
The void arms and void metals that desecrated temples follow the melody.
Oh, you understand.
The tapestry unraveled, revealed its texture, Your veins weave familiar patterns. Your vessels grow organs and eyes and mouths, and ripples lap against our windows.
Was it intentional?
All that is shallow shall sing our deep song, and when the windows break the void shall be a metal grave.
How much do I think I'm making? That's 45, 90, 180. Right. 225. Okay. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Now, I should be making an excessive amount of these. If I'm not wrong. Fearful. Are you? Who? You? Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. This should be better now. And that was all that way. Speed. I could gas this one up and then double up on these. I guess I could also just make this better, right? Because you're using... Thank you, I appreciate that. 10, 20, 40. Oh, wait, I could actually just use one more. I could just get one more. Oh, I could... Yeah. Okay, let's get up. There was a spot of yellow. There we go. Your emerge. Get that. Here. That. This. Maybe I want to do it from here. I might even want it higher than that. About that. Build a power line on this? No. No, not this. What the? I want rubber. That's what I want. Oh, it's not going to get any because of this. Yeah. Opt. This is where I put the power stuff. Did I use them all? Oh, here it is. Let's just go ahead and do 20. Back there. And now that will have me making 40 rubber a minute. Why aren't you getting the stuff? Clearly I need this to be... Do this today. And now that one will work. 12. 9 a minute. Why aren't you accepting? Really need a pipeline pump for this? Is that really what I have to do? I feel like that's a little bit excessive. All of this gets you there. Nice. Okay. It's working. And as long as I can get up to 30, that's all I really need. This flow rate says only 26. Why is it saying? Why are you being trash? You're full. Yeah, just under 150. Okay, it should make enough to be okay. I think I need to just move this thing down to here. Maybe this is what I need. Hey. Potentially. It shouldn't stop. Yes! Sweet! Now that should give us exactly 60, which should mean this will never stop. Eventually. Again. I'll just go ahead and run this. And the important part is that this never fills up. Okay. Now, if you're making theoretically 60, how much do you use? 40. Dang it. Power shards out. The one power shard here. That. And now, be golden. Whee! Alright. I'm gonna have to go soon. I gotta go to class. GFX Pro. That sounds kind of cool. GFX Pro. Is that like a software name? Like, I mean, it wouldn't sound as cool, but like Adobe Premiere is like a software, right? Alright, well, I got more rubber. So I should be making enough for that, because I'm making... That one's still filled. Probably almost done making stuff. Yeah, this one's just about done. I was shy on motors. What must have stacked with mine, and I didn't even realize it. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's a company. It's probably one of those companies where you are working for yourself, but you can work under the guise of them because you've proved yourself. That makes sense. That's pretty sick. Alrighty. I've got to go. Gotta make some food and then go to class. I will catch y'all later. Oh no, I don't give out any social. I don't give out any like form of socials because I'm not saying that you're that type of person, but like my social is where like a personal thing, you know? I don't want to give away anything that I use for my personal account. Just to people I don't really know. But it was cool chatting with you, and I'll catch you next time.